Hello everyone, and welcome to some more horrific news. Okay, it's been a bit quiet over the last couple of days, but this popped up, so of course I'm going to talk about it. As you know, Cameron and I have discussed this franchise at great length. So here we go. Terrifier 3. Lauren LaVera signs on to reprise her role as Sienna in the Christmas slasher sequel. We had a hint when the poster came out that we're going to get a Christmas show rather than a Halloween show, so they're slightly deviating. But let's dive into the article and see. Headed down the chimney next Halloween season is Damien Leone's hotly anticipated Terrifier 3, and we're thrilled to report that Lauren LaVera has officially signed on. Cineverse, in partnership with Bloody Disgusting, announced today that Lauren LaVera will officially return to the unrated mega slasher Terrifier 3, reprising her role as Sienna. I hope it's not going to be like the end of part 2, and I really hope they're not going the direction I thought they were. Like I said, check out previous videos, you'll see what we're talking about. Her compelling performance resonated far and wide as the breakout star of the ultra-gory Terrifier 2, solidifying her status as a rising star in the horror realm. LaVera won over fans and critics worldwide who embraced her as the next final girl, and Sienna costumes were seen all over conventions and Halloween events this year. Now, as the story unfolds in creator Damien Leone's Terrifier 3, LaVera is back to lead you through your deepest nightmares when Art the Clown unleashes chaos on the unsuspecting residents of Miles County as they peacefully drift off to sleep on Christmas Eve. Right, cool, so we're not doing Halloween, we're doing Christmas this time, which could be fun. You can kind of see the gags. Art going around with a Santa sack instead of his black plastic bag and leaving gory presents under the tree and doing weird things. We've already seen the teaser trailer, so we kind of get the theme of it. If Leone sticks with the fun element of this franchise and doesn't try to over-explain the lore, I think we're on to a winner. I hope some of the feedback and reflection in part 2, because if he goes the same way with this one, the franchise is running to the ground and it's just gonna fall apart, which would be a shame, because I do hope that it gets back on track, because we've got a unique character here that's been created, a unique franchise, and we haven't seen that for years. In the world of reboots and retreads, I want something else I want to see new characters and concepts coming to the fore, but we'll see anyway, so let's crack on. I'm thrilled to be returning to Terrifier 3, said LaVera. Damien's vision for my character was special, now he's set to take it on an entirely new level. It's been surreal to witness the immense connection and support from fans for Sienna, and I applaud Damien for introducing a strong female character. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, the minute I hear those words, I just cringe. It's like it's never been done before. Have you watched horror movies? You silly child. Have you watched horror movies? The final girl has been a trope since ad nauseum. Anyway, I know they're all young ones. They're programmed to say these words. That's what they think I have to say. I get it. It's just bloody annoying. It takes away. People appreciate her as a character. End off. You do a good character, people don't care. Just fed up with this nonsense. But anyway, well, the angel-dressed heroine who sets off the face off against Art the Clown's merciless ways. I can't wait for you to see the next chapter of Sienna as Damien dives deeper into her backstory. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna get this nonsense. Do you know what made the first one brilliant? It was the chaotic element. You didn't need to know every bit of the characters' backstories. You just needed to know they were ordinary people and they were put in an absolutely bonkers situation. And the fact that Art was relentless. There was no redemption. There was no reasoning. That's what made him terrifying. Like, even in the second one, we've talked about this, but Damon even went as far as to explain the word Terrifier. Like, he just couldn't. I don't know what this is, this over explanation thing that people have got in their heads. I'm genuinely, I don't know how I feel about this. I have a funny feeling this is just going to be another 2 hour long, 2.5 hour long, just dragged out, which should be a fun slasher. This should be taken over, as the anti-Saw, the anti-everything else. This is just bonkers damn fun, like pure, like 80s inspired horror when nobody takes themselves seriously. I don't think it's going to go down that road. Lauren was the heart and soul of Terrifier 2, and the next installment couldn't be done without her character, says Leone. Thought Art was the heart and soul. Thought the series was all about Art the Clown. Lauren brings an unparalleled essence to the film, and her return is integral to the continuation of the chilling narrative we've created. Her character will be more developed, as she is dealing with intense trauma stemming from the events of the previous film, and eventually she must conquer those challenges to confront Art. Her continued metamorphosis into Art's formidable foe is one of the most intriguing and exciting aspects of this franchise for me. They're talking, honestly, as I'm reading this, and these are quotes from the creator, I'm being talked out of it. I'm actually being talked out of any excitement for this movie. It's going to be another snore fest. Like, look at Nancy when she made her return in Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Like, we didn't have a whole load of exposition. She came back and set up against Freddy again. Look at Alan Ripley. And she came back, didn't need super explanation, just what happened. And she had experience with dealing with the xenomorphs. Look at Laurie Strode. We've yet to get, I know, God, who was it? Rob Zombie did a weird thing trying to talk about their childhood, but we didn't need a whole exposition. We just needed to know that Michael Myers needed to be taken out, and the only one strong enough to stand up against him was Laura, because everyone else just felt like wheat and chaff. What are they doing? What are they doing with this? This is just going to be, I can see straight away, it's just going to be overindulgent, not even say preachy, but just, it's going to be more like a documentary than just a fun slasher. And I bet you it's going to be another 2 hour long thing. Like, already I can tell that he's, what a shame. What a shame. He had such potential. We had a brand new character coming to the fore, and excitement and sense of fun, and this is, it's just going to go by the wayside. I hope I'm wrong. I do hope I'm wrong, but I don't think so. Anyway, Leone to Hell's deadline. We are in pre-production right now. We're going to start shooting in 2 months, beginning in February, so we're in the thick of it. We're assembling our crew, we're still casting, we're getting locations in order, special effects are being created, and we're still working on drafts. It could always be better and tighter. I never stop doing that all the way through production. I'm finally getting to the stage where I'm very excited about it. We're about to make a movie again, which is my childhood fantasy come true. He also previews in the new chat with Deadline. This one is going to pick up with a part 2 left off in the insane asylum. So you're going to see what transpires there, what mayhem unfolds, because seeing how Art and Victoria end up is so insane, and seeing how they get out of the situation and what happens next is going to be really wild. So we have to get Chris Jericho back in there and see how he becomes part of that situation. Yeah, that stuff was insane, and that was the kind of madness of this. And yeah, fair enough. I think he's too. I liked Sienna as a character, but even towards the end, I was like, oh my god, would you bloody finish the fight already? Like, it just went on. It was like 2 Terminators, bashing against each other. Anyway, additional casting is currently underway for the unrated slasher, which is set to begin production in early next year. Terrifier 3 will release in theaters nationwide on October 25th, 2024. So it's a Christmas, but they're releasing it for Halloween. Well, whatever. The Cineverse and Bloody Disgusting handling North American distribution, still by the Coven, who also reps international rights on the film. Terrifier 3 is produced by Phil Falcone, Stephen Della Sala, Jason Levy, and Michael Levy. Chris McGurk, Brad Miska, Brandon Hill, Yolanda Macias serve as executive producers for Cineverse and Bloody Disgusting. Additional executive producers include Carol Ben Amen II, Joshua Anderson, Stephen Caruso, Lisa Falcone, Hank Greenberg, Marcus Miguel, Larry Bialello, Stephen Barton, and Thomas Smith. Word. Name. Yeah, there you go. That's it. I went from intrigued to not excited about this. Yeah, I have a funny feeling it's just going to be another 2 hour session of over explanation. But I hope I'm wrong, but we shall see. But there you go. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And as usual, keep up to date with the channel, do the typey clicky things. And until next time, keep it creepy, keep it horrific.